if I had to go back, I wouldn't change it. You're going to increase your confidence. You're going to lose the weight. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. So if there is any, inkling in your mind that you want to do this, I'm just going to say, just go do it.
All right, everybody. Vanessa here. I've got Amanda here with me. I'm super excited to share her journey and her whole weight loss. In about 14 weeks, she's down about 16 pounds and a ton of inches. So Amanda, I will just turn the mic over to you and ask you, what did your health and fitness journey look like before Right to Fitness?
I didn't really have a fitness journey. My health was terrible. I ate what I wanted when I wanted. I didn't take care of me. I was a busy mom of 4. I took care of, them way before I took care of myself. So I tried previously, I got into my head and I was like, we need to do some workouts. Maybe that'll help. And that never stuck. But then I recently, before reaching out to you guys, I tried Noom. I got myself down 6 pounds, but then I kind of hit like a brick wall. I was exercising all the time. I was eating the way that I thought that they wanted me to eat. And I just wasn't getting anywhere. My endurance was better because I was walking on the treadmill, but other than that, the weight was still staying and I started to get frustrated. And once you get frustrated, you kind of lose hope that it's going to work. So yeah, it just wasn't for me. It didn't work for me. So yeah, I'm glad I reached out here.
Yeah. And that was right into the next question, which was like, what other things have you tried before? So you said Noom, some workout videos. What did you feel was like missing in all of that? What would you say was the missing or the big difference between those sorts of things and what we've been working on together?
All right. So with Noom, it's all on the app. However, there's not a live person there. So whenever you're eating your foods and you're calculating all of your foods, it just tells you if it's something that they want you to eat or something that they don't. But they don't really explain why. So for example, one thing that they told me was a no-go was like nuts. And I thought that was, like a good source of your protein. So I was confused as to why I shouldn't be eating those. So I guess just the one-on-one and the personalization and somebody to actually talk to was a big help for me to understand why I'm doing what I need to do, what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it.
Yeah. And that in turn has taught you how to do this for yourself long term, right?
Right.
How did you feel both physically and mentally before starting your transformation journey? So 14, 16 weeks ago, how did you feel?
Before. So like I said, a mom of 4, I was exhausted. My youngest ones are now 2, but before any of this, anytime they napped, I napped. Nothing got accomplished in the house. I was always frustrated that, everything needed to be done, but I was so tired that I'd rather nap instead. Like I said, I ate what I wanted. I didn't watch what I ate. Yeah. And I just felt run down. I never had energy to stay with them. I always got, hey mom, let's go do this. And mom's like, nope, mom needs a nap first. So yeah, it was just a rundown, no energy person before this journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a mom of 4, you definitely need energy. So glad that has changed
right?
for you. You answered kind of the next question. Said, how do you feel now? And how has your life changed since starting the program? So more energy, anything else?
Oh yeah. Well, just more energy is a big one. I'm not finding myself. Now, granted, I'm tired. Mom of 4, we're always tired, but not that exhausted point that you need to lay down and nap all the time. But another big one is just kind of how I carry myself. I feel better. I feel more attractive. I feel, my clothes are fitting better. I don't feel like this big frumpy dump is what I used to call it. Before I just didn't feel good about myself. And that has completely changed since starting this journey.
That's huge. I mean, just the confidence boost, essentially it's like you're just feeling better and more confident. So that's
Right.
life-changing for sure.
Yeah.
What aspect of our coaching have you most enjoyed?
I kind of touched base on it before, but I would say like the one-on-one, the personalization, somebody always there to tell me, hey, you're doing this wrong. Like I need that tough criticism. And somebody to tell me, hey, like that's a good thing, but let's try doing it this way instead. that has probably been the most, helped me get the most success out of all of this.
And everybody, Amanda's being very critical on herself. She does everything
I am.
very well. So I haven't had to correct her very often, but yeah.
And I guess, I mean, that's just, I've always been hard on myself. So to know that I can do this is a big confidence booster also.
But yeah, I mean, you have been very critical on yourself, but I think also too, I think one of the things that I've enjoyed is like coaching you through to remind you how good you're doing. And I hope that that's helped you in some way to like, yeah,
Absolutely.
I can do this. Like I am being critical on myself. And like, that's been really fun for me to like get you out of that self, like being so self-critical and like, you know, pumping you up, so to speak. So,
Right.
Yeah. What would you tell anyone who is thinking about working with Right to Fitness?
I would say just do it. I mean, again, self-critical one, hesitant one. If I had to go back, I wouldn't change it. You know, you're going to increase your confidence. You're going to lose the weight. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. So if there is any, you know, inkling in your mind that you want to do this, I'm just going to say, just go do it. I promise you won't look back on it and be like, I really didn't need to do that. You're going to notice the difference and you're going to feel so much better about yourself.
Good. Well, we'll end it at that. Anything else that you'd like to share, or, you know, anything else that you could think that would help somebody else out there that we didn't touch on today?
I want to thank you guys. I mean, I feel so much better now, don't get me wrong. I still have work that I would like to do. But just the way mentally I feel so much better. Physically, I feel better. And the confidence has definitely increased over this.
Yeah. Well, thank you for trusting us to help you.